Greytail.
Yes.
Punch the dragon.
Does feline agility work with flight speed?
No, I
What does it say?
don't believe. But go on, read it out loud. Let's
Just
If
your
it says you
reflexes
double your
and agility
movement
allow you
speed,
to move with a burst of speed. When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of your turn.
You are moving it.
Yes.
This is your turn on combat.
Doesn't
Danny?
say it.
Yeah.
Mechanically, it does say yes, although technically it really shouldn't, but mechanically, yes. So
It's up to you. So
because the thing is, it's the spell's movement rather than your own. But the thing is, it's a mechanical thing.
cool.
I'm just going to allow it based on technically based on mechanics. Yes, it works because that's
Can
what
we
I'm saying.
say, whilst he flies, that rainbow shoots out of his ass?
we're not mixing in the
Ah, fine. I'll accept.
I pictured him just like actually running on air, just like
We're walking in the air.
Second question. Is green?
Is what?
Second question. Is green still flying forwards?
Yes,
Green
30
needs
feet
grounded.
up. 30 feet up.
Cool. So I pop up in front of him. I shove my hand in his mouth.
Okay.
I am holding a flat metal rod with a button on it.
Oh no!
I use my action to press the button, activating immovable rod, and he flies into it, and I go up 10 feet.
Huh.
I've been waiting for that.
Oh, that is so good.
I'm just gonna roll hang on, roll me a dex check.
Okay.
Come on. Yes.
That beats his AC, so what I'm going to say, specifically, you are quicker than him, so you activate it as he flies into it, and it actually is stuck in his throat. If you'd have rolled under his AC, it would have hit him, and it would have been external to him. But because of the very
it went all the way into his stomach, but
because
I'll take the throat.
well, momentum and stuff. The thing is, he's got the ability to stop, but it's kind of like stuck in more like the esophagus. And you activate it and back up quickly enough because, like I said, only because you beat his AC is that you managed to get it on the inside of Cyrus activated, and as you would imagine, it's probably going to do some damage to some internals in there because a solid metal immovable piece on tender inner organs is not going to be pretty.
Oh
Can't move around it as well, or it's going to come out of him.
Yep, it's gonna rip some things.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna roll
just give him
that separately, but yeah.
I just give him a where are you going? Just as I fly 10 foot up.
It's clever.
Where you go?
Immovable Rod is one of my favourite magic items that is so underused
so
in our friend
Rumor
group.
gave it me so long ago.
Well, the thing
and
is,
I've not had a chance to use it.
in our group of friends, I think it's such an underrated item. I personally love the possibilities, and shit like that is why I like it.
That was the first item I made as well.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
So what you're saying is Greytail just shoved his rod down this dragon's throat.
Oh god, yeah. Yep.
You choked it out
Yeah.
with his rod.
I'm gagging a dragon. What's
With his
nothing wrong
rod.
that?
Take it like a big boy.
Oh dear.
Are you
Plus,
done?
you can't deactivate
No,
it.
no, Deer's got nothing to do with this.
No.
Are you done, Greytail?
I'm so done.
I'm so done.
Cyrus's turn.
Cyrus begins to gag.
Can you roll for me 2d10?
Oh.
Great
That's
tail.
a spicy one damage.
That is
Ooh,
19 points of damage. Given what and how and things, like I said, that's gonna, like, the outside scales and the flesh of a dragon is tough. The esophagus, the windpipes, and all that are not. And that, with the momentum he was carrying, the speed he was carrying, and just the sheer size of him and how small this is, like, that's gonna tear a few things, and that's gonna hurt, as he does react painfully and thrashes a little bit, but kind of unfortunately can't go anywhere. I'm gonna class it as restrained, but with an he can spend his action to try and wriggle his way out of it, sort
We'll
of thing.
figure that out.
Yeah,
Mm.
so
Yeah.
like he's got the Indies throat, but he's still flying to keep himself.
He has
from
to,
going
yeah,
deeper on
but
it.
then
Okay.
yeah, but then basically he's got to use his action to try and break free of it,
Mhm.
which is going to be a Dex check rather than a save because it's too late for that. And he's going to have to beat the original DC, which is
30.
22. 22.
30?
No, he's not pushing it.
30.
He's
No,
not.
he's not pushing it. He's trying to maneuver it off of himself. So
That's the
Right.
difference.
Yes, well,
In
keyboard.
him.
Yeah, but this is a case of him having to like kind of.
back up.
It's gonna
Oh,
rip
okay.
rip through his
Basically,
throat
but-
as he's
oh,
pulling it
yeah.
out. Look, he's not pulling it out. He's moving off it. Do you know what I mean?
Around it. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Basically, he's not moving it; he's moving himself.
that's the
Yes,
point.
Simply
Yeah.
put it.
So
He has to make a dex check and try and beat a 22.
essentially, yeah.
Cool.
Without advantage, though.
Because it's a dex check, not a...
Which I've just
Mhm.
looked. Actually, he can't beat
Just
a
had a
20. He
horrible
can't.
idea.
He can't.
Can't
Make,
beat a 20.
he can't make. He can't make a 22 a check. No, he's only got a +1,
Oh,
and his breath weapon isn't back. So
I just thought if I
unfortunately,
smack him and force him to move 15 foot backwards.
that will. So yeah, unfortunately, he's stuck. His breath weapon does not return. The only thing
If you
he,
get him from behind. Sorry.
God,
Keep
no.
feathering.
the only
I
thing
don't
he
think his
can
breath
do,
weapon would work.
the only thing he can do is, given you are within range, he's going to make two. He can't make his bite attack because he's stuck, but he can make 2 claw attacks against you. Great,
Shit.
and so 2 claw attacks and a tail attack is what he's going to do. Because yeah,
Can he maneuver himself around to make a tail attack?
his
That
tail's
is true.
long.
He's stuck in place.
His tail's long enough.
Well, he's got a reach on his tail, hasn't he?
Yes,
the reach on
20
his
foot.
tail. If we were taking from basically, like, if he's stuck in that position, you're taking where Hellra is as the starting point of his attack, probably.
Yeah. Which is enough.
Even though I'm technically under him. But...
Yeah, I mean,
She
I
meant
meant
on a 2D
square-wise.
basis. Yeah. I knew what he meant. So the tail attack first is a 25,
Hit.
and then claw 1, claw 2, full hit, I assume.
17 bang on. Oh, I'm looking at the
No.
all hit. I'm looking at the dice,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the total.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine. So the first one is going to be the tail attack, as this is about all he can fucking do at the minute, as you've got him shrunk up like a pinata. At 21 points of damage from the tail, specifically, can I get a Constitution saving throw DC 10?
Yeah.
Nice. Claw 1 is going to do 20 points. Can I get another DC 10 Constitution saving throw?
Go
And then
on,
the
Greg.
third claw, 22, a DC 11 this time. Very, very
Yes.
nice. A grand total of 63 points of damage as
Ooh.
the panic,
Mine-
the
minus
panic,
the 11.
the panic sets in as he's literally strung up.
I'm going to do a fireball on top of Cyrus. Great day on Helga, so.
He fails his dex because he's restrained.
He's strained. It's the fail.
Can't do anything about that.
Come on,
35 points of damage.
Fire damage.
He's getting pretty wounded. And the thing is, he's stuck. With the immovable rod stuck in his throat, he doesn't have the dexterous ability in his draconic form to do anything about it. And arguably, in human form, it's going to be a lot worse given size. Like, like, I don't know much about superheroes, but I am very well aware of the Ant-Man theory. It'd basically be that.
Ooh.
Yeah, watch the
Except-
boys. You know
okay.
exactly what's going on.
Except for it's the reverse, if anything. It's not
Mhm.
something...
It's not up, it's down.
Yeah, it's not something big growing up inside you. It's something big shrinking down or something.
Yep.
Ooh, fuck.
So, Cyrus is very well aware he cannot go into his human form to make this any better for himself.
Make it even worse.
Unfortunately, Cyrus is smart enough to start coming to a realization that
He is fucked.
he's a little fucked, yeah.
Oh, Great Owl. Like,
That-
so
Uma,
good.
do you have
that
anything
is the
else?
Best
I think
move
that is the
ever.
play of the campaign.
MVP.
No,
MVP.
The best play of the campaign so far. Grey Tail.
Yeah. Down to
Face.
down 10 foot to punch range.
Oh, hits with advantage.
Schmack. Oh, okay.
A 26 will hit, dealing 14 damage.
Smack.
A 20 will miss as you hit it, but you're kind of like getting a bit.
Can I roll Bardic after the fact? Do I have to declare it beforehand?
You have to declare it before
Well, no, that's the thing. You jumped on it before he.
Go on.
You sure?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
on.
Cool. Thank you.
Because you didn't get a chance to say otherwise. So
Yet again. Francisco Gray.
Another dragon.
With
this time this
with
is the second
one-
green dragon you killed.
with what black, remember the other one? Retcon.
Yeah, no, but it was green before.
Retcon.
Yeah.
With
He pushed it
one
so hard,
point of overkill.
Nice.
Describe to me the finishing blow.
So I smack him on the with a bit of an uppercut, but on the side of the jaw, spinning him around, and the immovable rod cuts his head off.
We'll say it's probably not quite enough damage and momentum to do like full head rip off, but you basically can
Rip his throat.
rip
throat
the
out.
insides of the throat up to a point, which is what the finishing blow is. As you punch and his body shifts, and for a moment the wings go a little tense as the body reacts to a stiff shot, which kind of drops him a few feet, which kind of rends on the throat bit, and you just watch as he kind of gasps for air and gurgles as he's literally hanging from the immovable rod, and he will go immediately unconscious and will literally, as you now literally have an ancient green dragon hanging in the air by its neck from the inside.
You not only that, but you hung an ancient dragon.
In midair.
Actually hung a dragon. That is the stupidest thing, and I love it. Just